Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to mulligan this. Turn 3, Devouring Swarm. Turn 6, Flame Blast Dragon if we draw any land. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of all in, but I think it'll be fine. Not like mulligan. Yeah, so let's do this. Oh, it's my upkeep. Bow. Maybe this hand's a little loose, but we'll find out, won't we? Alright, well now we just never draw another land for the rest of the game and easily win. That's the idea, anyway. Armored Warhorse? No. Whatever will we do? Fireball's pretty good. It's actually pretty bad against Armored Warhorse. Armored Warhorse is one of the really awkward creatures in that it has 3 toughness, which is extremely hard for me to deal with in this format. I had this deck that had, like Double Shock, Grim Lavamancer, and a team draft. My opponent just went Armored Warhorse, and I easily lost. Yeah, we should ram down this Fire Slinger. Yeah, we'll get in there. We're not blocking. So, basically, we'll trade for the Alabaster Mage if he allows it. If not, we won't. So, yeah. He was smart and didn't allow it. He's probably going to give it lifelink. Sweet. And then... Ooh. So... 1, 2, 1, 2... Yep. So Fireball, first, second. Okay, pin 1 red. X equals 2. Ba-bow! Get out of here. I could have Unsummon. This is the blue card that he could have. Yeah, Unsummon the Lawkeeper. That's fine. What are we going to do now? We just attack with the Devouring Swarm. And we'll play Arsonist. Because I just want to slam the Flame Blast next turn. I don't really care if he has Mana Leak. Maybe I should. Am I F6? I should not F6. What it? Oh, perfect. Oh, this is perfect. So, we will play. We will attack. Then play Flame Blast Dragon, and then ask our opponent if that's good enough. We've got some. I mean, obviously, I don't want him to mind control it, but we've got some mind control protection. We obviously don't block either. Oops, shit, F3, F3. Okay. I gotta stop doing that with Devouring Swarm on the board. Yeah, so we could have mind control, but I mean, it's just a 5-mana removal spell for our dragon. Yeah, so let's just hope Flame Blast Dragon's good enough. He could have Pacifism. He could have... I mean, he can't have Ice Cage. Deal. He's presumably smart enough to know that we are not blocking. What could he play? Gideon's Lawkeeper's fine. Let's just kill that now. Oh no, we should have upkeeped it. That was embarrassing because now this has 1 fewer power. Oh, we're not attacking with it anyway. I just realized. He's got Stave Off. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that out of the way. So we still have 2 Stave Offs. Yeah, so we'll just kill this. I could have Mighty Leap, so we'll do it for 3. 3, we'll do it for 4. X equals 4. Just in case. Alright, well I got him. Play a second Fire Slinger, because, I mean, you can have Day of Judgment, but I'm not very worried about that, because I follow up, so, yeah, we probably shouldn't have played that there. Day of Judgment is pretty obnoxious. You got Chasm Drake, okay. So yeah, we obviously, killed the Drake. Oops, that was loose. That was loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we just killed the Drake. That was loose. We would be dead if we didn't do that. That was real bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That was embarrassing. No, let's try and remember it. Not be so bad at this game. Yep. I think we've missed 2 Fire Slingers at this point, maybe 3. We'll just Fire Sling him right now. Okay. So that was stupid. Or I was bringing in Deathmark. And then probably... I think we might want another Fire Slinger. Instead of an Arsonist? No. We just want this Deathmark instead of... Card's terrible. None of our cards are terrible. Crimson Mage is... this Arsonist is actually pretty bad. Yeah, we'll cut that Arsonist. Like, he didn't have a lot of X2. He had... We saw some X1s. Going down to 2 Fire Slingers. It feels awkward, but I think that's right. Yeah, like, the Fire Slingers are good and all, but we have plenty of other ways to activate our Bloodthirst guys, it turns out. So, we'll see what happens. Alright, and this is a sweet hand, so we're going to keep it. And he's on the play, so we're not like a mulligan. We would, in fact, like to kill him. Yep, turn 1 Fire Slinger, go. Ooh. The Fire Slinger go plan is looking better all the time. Alright, so let's avoid F6ing. I've removed my hand from the F6 option. Ooh, Volcanic Dragon will be really nice to have happen later. He probably brought in some counters. He probably brought in Flash Freeze. Wish we had a Miner out in our sideboard. But you get what you get. Come on. Anything? Anything at all. Divination, that's fine. As long as we draw another land, I think we have the ability to beat most of his cards that we saw. Alright, well, that is not another land. That is unfortunate. I would have really liked another land there. So can you play here? You could still play... Ooh, even Fleetwing, that's a good one. Yeah, it's a very good one. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Whatever. I mean, he's collecting us for 2. We just really need to draw a swamp, really. Swamp would be ideal. Get this guy out there and start attacking him. Block. Anyway. If he gets an enchantment on that, we're in trouble. Anything with 2 toughness? 2 toughness, going once, going twice. What 5-drops have 2 toughness? Oh. Gideon's Lawkeeper is certainly a card. Norfolk Looter is certainly a card. Yeah, we don't really need to stop any of those yet. Right now we're hitting him for 2. We probably should have upkeep the Lawkeeper. Gives him the lowest ability to draw an out. Yep, we'll take her too. If we draw a land, we'll probably just fireball these two guys away. Yep, Cosmic Drake's pretty good. As a result, I think if we draw land, we just want to fireball those two. So I'm not gonna. There we go. Fireball. 2 targets. X equals 2. Alright, that was sweet. And the next turn we can just start outraging him. Yep. So I liked how that went. I guess this gives him the ability to draw Stave Off or Flash Freeze, which I assume he brings in, if he has it. But, like, we're going to take 5 this turn, and then we probably upkeep Chandra's Outrage. Unless he taps down, obviously, then we main face Chandra's Outrage. These need to be... I guess he could play Gideon. So I guess we'll leave these untapped. And what do you play? This Aegis Angel. Okay, that's bad. That is very bad. That is very bad. Yep, hit you. Hit you. So we need to draw a land to kill this Aegis Angel. Drew a Warpath Ghoul instead. So how much do we take next turn? We take 10 next turn. Well, not much we can do about that. What else do we have at this point? Maybe so. If we ring flashed his Chasm Drake, we would take 7 going to 4. Then we could rip. No, that gets rid of, then we could rip a land to shock Outrage, and we take 5. So that is the game, no matter what happens. Yep. I guess we could have ripped Deathmark. That was a bad scoop. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Don't scoop when you shouldn't. Next Treason seems pretty sweet, so we'll bring that in. Seems better than... Nah, it doesn't seem better than Warpath Ghoul. Doesn't really seems better than... Doesn't seem like a... That sucked. We could have mulliganed. Could have... I guess if we had shocked the Lawkeeper and then fireballed the Drake, we had a lot more outs. So... Maybe that's what we should do. But the Lawkeeper really wasn't doing anything to us, so that's why I wanted to wait. Anyway, so that's good to know. We can save our Deathmark for that. He probably has one of those multiple Sarah Angels that we saw floating around. And, yeah. See what happens. Yeah, I think if we just shocked the Lawkeeper and then fireballed the Chasm Drake, we are in a much better situation in that we are plus several life. We're missing the shock, but any land still lets us kill the Angel or a Deathmark. And we're just, 2 lands away from slamming that Volcanic Dragon, which will stop his thing. I think shocking there ends up being the right play, but I'm not sure. If we would have known that. But now we'll definitely consider that, because we know we're going to have to get rid of an Aegis Angel. Alright. We would certainly like to play first. Ugh, we definitely have to mulligan this hand. And we definitely don't want to mulligan this hand. So this hand has the ability to lose if we draw, several lands in a row. But we should be able to buy ourselves a lot of time. There's not... I don't think I'm going to want to shock a 1-drop. And he doesn't even give me the option, so that's fine. Oh, that's good. So, I think I'll drop shock, a 2-drop, unless of course it's the Armored Warhorse, which it can't be. Alabaster Mage, we will shock that. Yeah. Because it trades for I'd rather trade, a 3-drop or a 4-drop for a Warpath Ghoul. And Fireball's going to be good, still good. Like, Fireball's always good. Ice Cage, sure. So hopefully plays an X1 and we can free our guy from the ice cage. Obviously an X2 will just end up killing our guy. Well, not that guy. This is the issue when you have no real card advantage. Which is why a large part of the reason why I dislike playing aggro decks in Constructed and why I always play Brainstorm in Legacy. Because Brainstorm, I mean with fetch lands obviously, would be unreal right now. If we just had like a Bloodstained Mire playing with fetch land. Ooh, Pegasus Griffin. We can do 2-2 targets now. And then next turn we'll be able to do a lot. I mean, I'm not going to fireball this now. I'd rather wait to see if he plays another X2. But I will ring flesh my Warpath Ghoul post him attacking us. Is that even good? What's going on here? Divination? Sure. So ideally he plays an X2. Not Divine Favor, not Divine Favor. That was a Divine Favor. Exactly what I told him not to play. Some people. Man, this is bad. So, what are our outs at this point? Well, I'm actually not going to ring flash. Like, we're not going to race them. Our outs are to draw one of our bombs now. Crimson Mage is not a bomb. So we're going to go Crimson Mage. Give this haste. Give this haste. Attack for 5. And so now we have the option of killing his Assault Griffin, which puts us on a 4-turn. Yeah, we're on a 2-turn clock right now. So we're gonna kill his Assault Griffin, and like we're just basically hoping to draw Flame Blast Dragon. Is what it boils down to. We can go Aegis Angel, and we really hope that we draw a Deathmark. The Crimson Mage is actually really sweet. I forgot that was in our deck to free the ice cages. If he has anything else, we're kind of screwed. Ooh, that is bad. That is bad. So we'll just attack with our Warpath Ghoul. Ring Flash is Archon. He's obviously not blocking. Oh, he is blocking. I mean, yeah, we're getting 2 for 1. This sucks. Oh, we're not. I mean, oh, we are. We're using Ring Flash. Oh, stave off. Can't win them all. We're not dead next turn. Oh. So we can still draw Flame Blast Dragon? Is that even good enough at this point? I don't think Flame Blast Dragon's good enough. We're going to 2. Go up to 4. No, Flame Blast Dragon's good enough. Okay, Flame Blast Dragon isn't good enough. Nope, you got it. That was, I don't know. That was an awkward draft to lose. Felt like we could have easily made it to the finals. I felt like we could have easily won the draft, looking at our deck. So, oh well, that's that. I'm going to sell the Solemn Simulacrum and go bring you more drafts.